just because you've got clear language in your contract does not make it quick and easy to use. So, for example, a Plain English campaign issues a crystal mark to contracts with good or documents with good clarity of language. So that means it's reasonably clear, but that doesn't automatically make it quick to use. So a contract is quick if you can choose it easily because you know what it stands for. So the Federation of Master Builder contracts, for example, say things like a small works contract or a building contract for domestic work or commercial work. Domestic is kind of construction jargon for work on a person's home. But we also need things like understanding our role. And that's not about the clarity of the language, that's about structure. So I've worked with other companies to put the two parties' obligations under really clear headings or even colour-coded them. We want to be able to negotiate the terms, which means clear language, but avoiding legal jargon. And one of the bits of jargon that was left in the Federation of Master Builders contract was to do with time being of the essence. Now, time should never be of the essence in a construction contract. That basically means if it's late, you don't want it at all. Maybe for oranges that are being delivered from America, you don't want them if they're liquid rather than solid. But generally speaking, time of the essence is not relevant. And they changed that language as time is not an essential term of this contract. But really, it's not a term of any construction contract. So clarity of the language didn't actually deal with things like risks or terms. The other thing that you really need for a quick and easy to use contract is one that you can fill in. So all the information's on the front page. Now, when I read this contract, I thought, great, there's boxes on the front page. But there's also 21 other things to fill in, 25 optional things to put in throughout these 15 pages of contract. And on the front, it doesn't even say what the works are. It just says, we will carry out the work set out on the attached document. I need something else to tell me what they're doing. Oh, so we need it to be quick to fill in. And we can do that in an Adobe form where you just tab across to all the boxes that need to be filled in and type it in. We can then do it on our phone. We can probably dictate it to Siri. But it's also quick to use it if you've got at-a-glance information. When are you starting? How much are you going to get paid? What's the regularity of payment? Another thing that makes a contract quick and easy to use is good processes, balanced, simple processes. I know the Construction Acts for construction contracts have made things slightly complicated in England and Wales with due dates and final dates and rights to suspend and notified sums and yada, yada, yada. But we can still try and simplify as much as possible, reduce the friction that we get when it comes to payment. So a contract is quick if we can know that it's the right contract, understand our role, evaluate what we're pricing, what the risks and reward are, negotiate the terms because we've understood them and because we kind of get the language. We can fill it in quickly and correctly, because let's face it, errors in contract documents is also another source of construction disputes. And then once we've got it completed and signed, at a glance we know what we're doing. So we could stick it on our fridge or our notice board or have it on the front screen of our phone if we really wanted to. But also that if we needed to use a process because we needed to delay the works or we needed to up our price because of materials prices, or we could no longer use Russian timber because of sanctions, or we needed to, apply for more money, we could find that process really easily so that we weren't just flicking through in an endless sort of turmoil of paper and small print. So contracts are a tool. They're not to be shoved in a drawer, whatever people say. They're a tool to help you do business. And yes, we have some rusty spanners in the toolbox in your garage or the buck of your car, but there are certain tools in there that you use all the time, and that's what a contract is like. The tool that you have stuck on the wall because you're constantly using it, in your handbag, in your desk drawer, the sort of tools that you'll buy your kids or your parents because you use them so much. That's what a contract is. It's a tool that should be used regularly. And tools that safeguard your business without annoying your clients are ones that are quick and easy to use, as well as quick and easy to read. What's stopping you making your contracts quick and easy?